y'all, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have our very first speed build. We are actually doing the land bridge all the way up to the campsite, which I actually started building as the first speed build, but then I realized I think it would be easier to start with a smaller speed build for my first one. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you love Animal Crossing content as much as I do and you want to stick around to listen to me blab a little bit more about whatever, please make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It really does help. And make sure to leave a comment below anything if you have ideas, any kind of videos you may want to see. I would absolutely love to hear from you. So I'm going to let you enjoy the speed build just for a little bit, and then I will pop back in just a second. So I actually forgot to also mention that I ended up moving Hamphrey's house over in this general area. So I actually included his exterior build with this because he doesn't get a very big yard. I have a very big problem with being addicted to terraforming. So this island, I was so inspired when I started it. I had been working on Woodstock for over a year. I'm not even playing with you. Over a year with the same theme, the same custom designs. You know what I'm talking about. And I was so excited. I had so much inspiration for this island. So I really wish I could have been able to start filming this island from the beginning, because the other builds that I have done, I think y'all would have enjoyed watching the speed build for more than what's left, because I'm so addicted to terraforming that I made all of these views so huge that I don't have really any land room left. We have beaches and just villager houses, but I don't have a lot of places for them. So their builds are going to be kind of small, which is fine. But I do have a few areas I'll show you a little bit later where I'm still trying to figure out ideas and where I'm going to probably be placing some stuff. But yeah, so we don't have much to do. So I also did include, you'll see his little yard area here at the very end. Okay, so if you watched my previous video, I'll link it up above if you missed it. It was our very first villager hunt on this island and for the channel. But if you did see it, you know Zucker did ask to move out, which I did want him to move out. But actually, he asked, I think I actually made him mad right about where you saw how he kept getting in my way. I kept having to push him. And then I'm not even kidding you, there's a section in here that I'll tell you when he actually had the thought bubble. It was barely even 5 minutes later. He was like, yeah, you're rude. I'm ready to go. I don't want to be pushed around. So apparently I went over his boundary. I'm very sorry to Zucker for that. But we got to go on a villager hunt. So I'll definitely link that video. Make sure you go and watch it and leave a like, please. Thank you. So for the first one, I left in a lot of me not knowing what I'm doing and the struggles I had with pathing or trees or decorations. I left most of that in just so you see that just because it looks like it comes naturally, it really doesn't. I struggle just as much as anybody else does. It's just playing. You just have to keep trying over and over with different things and picking up trees and putting them back down. But I left all of that in, and I wanted to see if, do you like seeing me, seeing a little bit of the struggle, or do you want all of that edited out? I wanted to know what your preference is, because leaving it in, it does make it a little bit longer. Taking it out will, of course, shorten it. But just your preference, because I want to make something that you would want to watch. So let me know down below if you do like to watch me struggle, because it does get pretty comical here soon. You'll see me going back and forth constantly, because this build, literally, I absolutely had no clue what I want. I knew I wanted a land bridge to go to the campsite, and that's all. I had no idea where to start, what I wanted it to look like, and I don't know the surrounding area still yet, so you're gonna watch me definitely struggle a lot, but it just shows that, you can do this. You just have to play around with everything. And just if this doesn't look right, well, that's okay. Pick up something else that may, and, just do different combinations. You can definitely do it. I know you're all so creative. You just don't give yourself enough credit. So while I'm over here, if you could just put your hand over the top of your phone or your computer where the campsite is and just not pay attention to that partially built area, because that's the next speed build. And so, yeah, you get a little sneak peek, but try not to look too hard because, yeah, I want you to be surprised because it's going to come out really, really good. I think there's a lot of terraforming in that one, so y'all will love this upcoming speed build. So towards the end of the speed build, you will see that I do really change up a lot of the front part of what I do here. I end up changing this upcoming tree. You'll see I change it because it just didn't look right. I want it to be very lush, but I don't want to make the land bridge too wide because then I'm losing even more space. So I'm trying to save what little space. Oh, look at Kiki. I forgot. Look at Kiki. I had to put that in so y'all could see how cute she was right there. But I didn't want to take up more space. So I'm trying to save space and be good so I can build more. So I struggle with it a lot because I just want it to be very overgrown, and I hate that you can't place trees next to trees. It's stupid. Nintendo, please let me place a tree next to a darn tree. I can plant a bush and a flower and a rock there, but I can't plant another tree, and I would like to. So please, Nintendo, if you're listening out there, let's do that. That would be great. Thank you so much. So you'll see here in a minute that this is when Zucker got his little thought bubble because I made him mad. You know how that goes. So you'll see that here in a second. But if you are loving this speed build, because why wouldn't you, make sure you give it a like and subscribe, because why aren't you subscribed if you're watching? And maybe even hit that little bell, because we have a campsite build coming up hopefully on Friday. So I'm super excited for that. I actually have a laptop coming in tomorrow. So shout out to my husband. He's amazing. So I don't have to borrow a computer. So that's coming up. Oh, I also was thinking maybe let me know if you would want me to do my own little island tour of Woodstock, my only completed island. I know a lot of you that are subbed have been on the other lives that I've been on, and you've seen other people do it, my DA. But I didn't know if maybe you wanted me to do it myself and kind of give a little commentary here and there about why I did what I did or whatever. Let me know if you want to see that. If not, then I don't have to do it. But yeah, I'm super excited for y'all to like see the speed builds. I really think you're going to love them. And I'm so stoked for this to come out, if you can't tell. Okay, so now we are going to start transitioning to decorating Hamphrey's yard. I struggled with this yard. It's an awkward shape due to my own fault, but it's an awkward shape. So I struggled, and you'll see I moved trees, I put them back, I just couldn't figure it out, but I think it really does. It pulls together at the end. I really do like it, and I think you will too. I can't even tell you how many vines, how many bundles, because they come in 30. I can't tell you how many I have been through on this island so far, and we aren't even done. At least probably 5 bundles, 6 bundles of them. That sounds low to me. In the bushes too. I probably planted over 100 bushes, if not more, because I just want everything to just be so overgrown as much as you can do in this game. So it's been a struggle, but the sugarcane plants, those have been so awesome. I use them everywhere on this island because they just give this extra amount of greenery that just is so good. I just love it. It just gives extra than just flowers and weeds. And we love the glowing moss. It's all over the island, of course, but it just gives you something else to look at for me. Ooh, also, I will link above Lex Plays video, her recent 15 entrance ideas video. Ivywood's entrance was actually the first one that she did. So I will link that above. I'm pretty sure if you're watching me, you already subscribe to her, because who doesn't? So, but I will leave her channel linked down below in the description. I'll also leave that actual video so you can see Ivywood's entrance on it. Okay, so like this area, because I originally had a campsite around this area, but I decided, so I don't know what to do over there on the little peninsula. I don't have a very, it's really small, so I don't know what to do. And then over here, I was thinking about villager houses, of course, because I need to place them. So I'm guessing villager houses are going to go over there. I have no idea who or how many. Bella's yard, I'd like for her yard to be a little bit of a decent size. So that's one of my struggles I'm dealing with. And then this is the part where I decided I didn't really like the little tree there. It just felt like it was making it not as, you know, full and foresty as I wanted it to. So that was the part I was talking about where I had to change it. Okay, so we are actually almost to the very end of the speed build. This is the last little part that I change, and then we should be pretty much done. So I'll let you watch the end of it, and then I'll give you a little montage, a little walkthrough of everything, and then I will be right back. I hope you enjoy. So with that, we are done with our first speed build. The land bridge and Hamphrey's house is done. I hope you enjoyed. I think it turned out pretty good. So we are looking towards the campsite for the next one. I am so excited. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you want to keep watching. And I will see y'all next time. Until then, bye-bye.